3 more screws and to hold up the next bit, and I'm looking on that next bit, and the same. See, here's your light nowadays. Look at that. It's an LED and stuff. And see, here's 2 slots again. See the hole with the slot, so I can put it up through the screw and then turn it. And there's another one like that. But see, this third one is just straight again. I don't know why they don't make all 3 the same. Then you can turn it, because then they're afraid that you don't tighten it up in the exact right position. Okay, so that's the next thing. And see, here's the wire on the back, so I've got to just take that thing off of there, I guess. I think that's just for shipping. And then I'm going to hook that up, and I'm going to go white to white and blue to blue. Okay, that's how that's going to work. And then I can slip that up in there and turn it with the same screws in there and all that. And I think I could read the directions and see if that little white thing needs to be put back on there, but I don't really think it needs to be on there. I don't. Remains to be seen. But I could probably leave that on there. You know, this little deal right there, and I could probably still do it. All right, so let me get up there. It's kind of awkward because it's above the bed and everything. So I think I'm going to take this screw out all the way over here. Good grief. Those are long screws too. I don't know why they made them so long. And loosen that up. I got that loose. Okay. So I'll reposition and hook up. I'm sure it matters which color goes to where, so look at it closely. Okay. Make sure you get blue to blue and white to white and stuff. So yeah, I could probably take that little thing off of there, but I don't know. I don't know if I need to. Okay, got that one. That's the blue and white. There's a definite little area to slide it, and then it clicks into place. Okay, and I'm just going to leave that little slide on there. And I could have, I'll do it this way so I don't try to squeeze the wires too much. Okay, and then I just took it and swiveled it over. See? Now I got to find that other screw before I tighten those. I want to get that last screw in there, and that way I can make sure that's tight off the right way. Okay, and it looks like I'm probably pretty good right about there. We'll soon find out. I should be. Come on. Oh, there's a little bit of a slop. There we are. Okay, got it. Now I can tighten that one first. And these two are all set up exactly where they go. My hat might be in your way, but okay, there we go. Okay, now I see on the inside of here there's little nibs. So that tells me the light housing is going to fit up in there, and then it's going to have notches with a little slide. I slide that up in there and twist it, and that'll be on there. And I'll look at that a little bit more closely, but you see it comes it comes with a cap. If I didn't want that, you see there? I could put that up there. If I didn't want the light kit, see how that fits? There's a little slot there. I slide it where that nib is, and then I screw it in and tighten it. And that's going to tighten it. See, there's 3 of them on there. And so I'm not going to use that. I mean, could I save it for later on down the road? Yeah, I could. And then they gave me this. This was that other thing where that light insert is. If you don't have that light insert, you would just put this over it. And see, here's the 2 little screws and the one there. You'd put that up first because you don't need that. And could you do either or? Yeah, probably. And now I've got the light itself, the light lens. Okay, and see, it's got the grooves, and this is glass. I'm gonna have to be careful with. Lots of times they're plastic. See, here's the slot area, and here's that groove. See, and there's 3 of them. So you want to do this with clean fingers. Okay, and line it up, twist it, and that's it. Kaboom. Okay, there you go. Now we're ready for the handheld remote. And I've already put on the handheld remote, I put the 1 and 5 in the down position. And I'm not even going to stop this because I don't have, you know, I'm crossing my fingers. Everything's ready. Here's my remote. Of course, the remote's not going to work until I turn the power switch on. Okay? The power switch is on. And I'll have to read on how to control this whole thing, but let's just see if it's going to work. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? The light's working. Or maybe I have to press and hold this. Oh, I got it upside down first off. That's probably what it was, because this has the little sensor up high. I had it held this way. And so, okay, let's hold it that way and hit it. Hey, look at that. Nothing's happening. Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. Ah, wasn't that weird? It didn't hit it in the middle. I had to press off to the right. I don't know why that was doing that. Oh, okay, I see. That's high. Wow. Oh, I get it. The middle is off. Isn't that weird? I would have thought that you could turn it on and off right at the middle, but you turn it off there. Boy, look at that. It's nice and breezy. It's already throwing the stuff out of whack over here. So here's the light again. And I think it's a dimmer. You can press this side. See, I'll have to look at it. See, yeah, it's dimming. And then you hold this side. I wonder if you just push and hold. And you can read the directions. See, it's getting brighter. And this happens to have a timer, which is kind of cool. Look, 1 hour, 3 hours, 6 hours. If you want your ceiling fan on for 3 hours, you can just do that. Oh, and this one, the other one I had was for summer and winter. This doesn't have it. So is this one summer and winter? Well, yeah. This one happens to have it on top. And there's a little button. And so, yeah, you have to get up here. You have to get up here, and there's a button here. Okay, before I turn it, you'll see that when I turn this on, see which way the ceiling fan's going? And that's the way you want it. That's the way you want it for summer. Because if you stand underneath it, you can feel the air. Oh, man, this thing feels nice. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off. Now you remember which way the fan is going. Okay. The other one, you just could do it from the remote. So different remotes, different manufacturers do different things. And I'm just going to let it stop on its own. Well, now I can do it, see. Okay, so now I can hit the switch. And it's just a little switch. I'm turning it. Now it should go the opposite direction now, okay? See? That's the one you want for winter. When you stand underneath your ceiling fan, no matter how fast you get this going, you're not going to feel it coming straight down on you. It's going to suck the air from here up to the ceiling, blow it across the ceiling to your walls, on down the walls, and then it's going to come back over to the center of the room where the ceiling fan is, and then it's going to suck the air up, and then it's going to get it up to the ceiling and blow it away. That takes all your hot air from your ceiling, and then it redirects it down the side of your walls. It's going to hit and go across. Then it goes down to the bed, and then it comes across, and then the ceiling fan sucks it back up, and it constantly does that. And that's how you got it in the winter, see? So now, I don't really want it in the winter right now. I'm going to shut that off, and I'm going to flip that around the other way. Okay? And I'm just going to wait for it to kind of slow down. That's a pretty bright light too for an LED. And the other one, it was like, well, what happens if the LED burns out? What do you do? Well, chances are, maybe the LED is never going to burn out. Or maybe it's going to be 15 years down the road. Another reason for you to keep your direction manual booklet, because then you can contact the manufacturer. And then, you know, that whole little light assembly that I installed up in here, they'll give you another one of those. And then you have to unplug that other one, take it down, put the new one up. And that would be as simple as it is on that, okay? So, isn't that nice? Now just for kicks, I'm going to turn this power switch off. Remember, this one over here does nothing now. It does nothing because that was a black wire up there that we did not connect. So now if I turn this other one off, the light should go off and the power should go off to the whole thing. I shouldn't be able to control it with this at all. Let's see if it does. There you go. Now there's no power to the ceiling fan at all. Okay, no matter what I do, I can stand on my head. I can do anything I want and nothing is going to happen until I turn this light switch, the power switch on. And let's turn the light off with that, see? Isn't that, I'm still kind of amazed that this doesn't turn on. You should be able to hit that button again, but I guess this Fanimation one doesn't work that way. Let's have it off, because I would have thought if you hit it again right here, it should go on, but it's not. See, nothing. That turns it off only. And so you can turn the fan on either one of these, and then there's little lights go on. Medium, that's probably high. Well, see, there's 3 green lights on there. I can see. If I turn it down, I see only 2 green lights, and I turn it down again, I see only 1 little green light in there. I've got it on low now. It's already coming down to low. And see, in this room, she's probably never going to need it in the high position. She's probably going to use it in the low position or medium. And let's just dim the light down a little bit. And if we want, like I said, if I want that on for an hour, I can just hit the 1 hour and be done with it. That's kind of slick, because most little handheld remotes don't have that. Speaking of the handheld remote, Lots of people just set this next to the bed or something, but you see, it comes with a little holder. Oh, let's get this out and show that to you. It comes with a little holder like this and a couple little screws. That's crazy. They expect you to screw that to the wall and have this never loosen up on the wall. It's never going to happen. You're going to have to put little plastic anchors. They should give you little plastic anchors, but they don't. So see, lots of people will take this and they might install it right here next to the light switch, and I would do it on the other side over here away from the door so you don't hit this. You don't have to reach around that. But see, you never have to turn these. This one here, it doesn't do anything anymore. This one is just for the power for this always, and you always want to leave that on. So I would put this like over here, and then you just set that in there like that, you know. So it's out of the way, and it's a reminder, hey, where's the remote? How come it's not up here? Or you can just leave this off, and you can put your remote, you know, over by the bed or something. But then if you're at the desk, then you got to walk over there. Okay, where is it? And so you can decide where to keep this. The last thing you want is to lose this or break this. And I'll bet you if you were to break it or something, that's another reason to keep your manufacturer's thing, and it gives you a little thing to send in, and your manual probably has written on there what it is, in case you don't save the box, let's say, because they're going to well, you're going to call them up and you're going to say, hey, Mr. Fanimation, my little remote, I lost it, or I broke it, or the dog chewed it up, or I dropped it in water, or whatever. They're going to ask you what the model number is, I don't think they'll ask you the serial number. They're just going to want to know the model number. Or you might even be able to just show them this, get them on a Skype call, or a, what do you call it? The one with the iPhone, the FaceTime or something. Or you might have to have your little manufacturer's thing so that you can tell them that way, or something like that. Okay, so there you go, one ceiling fan installed. And you know what? You did it yourself. You did it yourself, and you saved a lot of money, or you will be able to do it yourself now, because hey, if I can do it, of course you can do it too. All right, well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. I'm salivating because I'm glad that this project is over. So when you get done with everything you're cleaning up, make sure you save a few things. Here's a registration card. Here, I'm going to leave this in here in case we don't install this little holder against the wall. I'll wait to see what Mommy wants. I'm going to save this inspection booklet with all the information in here for troubleshooting and ordering, and I'm going to put it in this plastic bag. And I'm not sure, but that might be your make and model number right there. I'm not quite sure. I don't see it anywhere else on here. I may have to look at the box, cut a little piece of the cardboard box off, put everything in here, and leave it with all my warranty stuff for all the other appliances and electrical ceiling fans and stuff like that. Okay? All right. I hope to see you next time.